Hello, I'm Ravij Bhardwaj, 20BC 246, and my teammates are Rachit Shah, 20BC 266, and Bhaya Patel, 20BC 198. I'm here to present our LAMP innovative project. We have made an e-commerce website named Blinkster using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and MySQL database. So this is the homepage that would be visible to the user once he logs in. Um, these are the products, brands, and categories which have already been added by the admin. The admin interface will be explained by one of my teammates. So here I am already having the database, and these are the brands that are inserted. Then these are the products that are already inserted into the database. So here we see that there are in total six um, products, but here we can see only three of them. This is because here we have used in the index, we have used the get products function, and in this get products function, we are using this query. In this query, we are selecting everything from the products table, and we are ordering it. We have used a rand function because through this function, we will get the order of the products randomly each time we refresh the page. And the limit we have made three. We can increase the limit if we want. So, and yeah, this MySQLi query function is used to execute the query. And then inside this row variable, we get each of the entries, means all the results one by one from the result query. So yeah, and these are the column names in our table, and we have assigned all the means we have assigned one variable to each of them. And here we have used some bootstrap classes and CSS to show the products. So here we can see these are the three products, and if I refresh the page, my products will be changed. Yeah. So, and then if we want to see all the products, then we can use this product, and here we can see all the six products will be visible to us. This is uh, this is done in this display all get all product function. Here we have just removed the limit 0 to 3. So we will get to display all the products that are in the database. Then these are the brands and categories which have been added by the admin. So if I click on this Zomato, then I'll be able to see the products from only the Zomato brand. If we go to Swiggy, then I'll get no stock for this category as there is no product belonging to this brand. If I go to Sony, there are two different products which belong to the brand Sony. For this sidebar, we have used in index.php, we have used this repeat.php file. It is, repeat.php. In this repeat.php, we have made the sidebar. In the sidebar, this is the brands, and we are getting all the brands through this get brands function. Get brands. Get brands. This is a yes. So this is the file common functions.php where we have created all our functions. So yeah, in this get brands function, we are selecting everything from the branch table. So this is the branch table in our database. Brands. Here we have all the brands. We are selecting everything from this table, and we will be displaying it through this. So this row data will fetch all the rows from the selected means this result branch will execute the query. The result of this query will be stored in result branch, and the row data will iterate on all the rows one after the other. And here we have given an anchor tag. So if we click on any of the brands, then the brand variable will be set to brand ID. For example, here, if I go to home, then if I go to Sony, then you can see that here the brand variable is set to 4, which is the brand ID of Sony. Here, Sony, the brand ID is 4. So this will be set once we click on Sony. And after that, what happens is we go to get unique brands. If we go to get unique brands here, we see that if the brand variable is set. So when we click on the Sony brand, the brand variable gets set and the brand and in the brand ID, we get the value of that brand variable that is 4. Then we run this query, we use this query, select everything from products table where the brand ID means the column name. This is the column name brand ID. If this is equal to the variable brand ID. If so, all the rows satisfying this condition will be stored in this result query. And if none of the rows have this brand ID as 4, then we will have this condition true, and we will display no stock for this category. And if this condition is not true, that is, if we have one of the products belonging to that brand, then we will assign all the uh, all the values of that row to one of the variables, and then we again use CSS to display the product. Yeah, so this is it for the brands. And similarly, we have done for categories. These are the categories that are added by the admin. Here you can see there is a categories table which has category ID and category title. So all these titles are visible here. And as soon as means whenever the admin inserts more brands and categories, those brands and categories will be appended in this list, as we have made this dynamic. And yeah, so the other functionality is that we can add to cart any of the products that we want. So now let's go to products, so that we can see all the products. And if I, first of all, let me remove this. We go to home. I'll add this to cart. I'll add this TV to cart. I'll just this guitar to cart. Okay. So my cart has three things now, and this is the display of the cart. If I go to cart.php here, uh, whenever I add an item to cart, what happens is that it will get whenever I click on add to cart, what happens is that the product ID will be appended in the cart details table. Yeah. So product ID 4, product ID 5, and 17 have been added to the cart details table. And here we run this. Select everything from the cart details where IP address equal to get IP address. So this is the get IP address. What it does is it specifies what user is logged in right now. So we display all the products in that cart uh, pertaining to that particular user. So this result query, the MySQL query function is used to run this query, and the result of it will be stored in this result variable. So if we get something that is the count of this is greater than 0, then we will run this, through which we will be able to display a table which will have the following information, this information: product title, product image, quantity. Quantity we can add about this. I'll be talking about it a bit later. And yeah, along with the image, everything is visible in this cart table. So now, yes, there are two functionalities: update cart and remove cart. If I do this, if I want to remove, I just check the mango and television, and I do remove cart. So both the products have been removed from the cart. For this, what we have done is we have given this input field as checkbox and name as remove item, and it's an array. So it can have multiple items. For that, we have created this function remove cart item. In this function, if the remove card, that is, if the remove card is the name of the button, so submit button, right? So yeah, if this is set, that means that if we have clicked the button, then post the remove item. This variable is an array. So one after the other, we will assign remove ID as one of the items in that array, and that would be carrying the ID of the product to be removed. So this is the query that we run. Delete from cart details where product ID is equal to the remove ID. At each iteration, this remove ID will have the product ID of the all the checklisted products. Here we run this query, and if this query runs successfully, then we again open the cart.php. That is the same file. Yeah, so that was the remove cart functionality. And now if I want to increase the quantity of any one of the product in my cart, then I can do, I can just give the quantity as 2. I'll select update cart. And here you can see the subtotal has changed from 5,000 to 10,000. Uh, For this, we have done, we have implemented this update cart. Yeah. Here, yeah, here is the update cart. Update cart. So if the update cart is set, this variable, this is the name of the submit in. So if we have pressed that button and if it is set, then we'll this condition satisfies and we get into the if condition. Yeah. So the quantity that will be entered by the user, we get that quantity in quant, and then we run this query update card details. Card details is the name of the uh, data, name of the table. Sorry. This is the card details table where we have one item and its quantity has been updated to 2. Uh, so we set the quantity as quantities where IP address. IP address is for the user, so that it is sure that we are only changing the quantity of the product ID of a in the cart of that particular user. Now if we go to cart, if I go here and if I update the quantity to 3, then you can see here that the quantity has been updated to 3 and the subtotal is now 15,000. Now, if the user had been logged in, I've illustrated everything as a guest. I am not yet logged in, but if the user would have been logged in, then this checkout function would lead me to a payment page where I would have certain selection options to pay, and then my order would be completed. That functionality would be demonstrated by one of my teammates. As of now, we have not logged in, so that functionality would not be. So I'll just click on continue shopping, and then we have again come to the home page. Thank you. Hello, myself Rachit Shah, roll number 20B 266. I will be continuing from the part where my teammate Ravij left. He left from the cart page. Now we will be checking out the items which are already in the cart. So if the user has not yet logged in, then the user will be redirected to the login page. So I will be entering the user credentials which are already in the database only. That is already registered user. We have asked for the email ID for sending a two-factor authentication, that is an OTP on the email ID. So here you can see a site will be sending an email for the OTP. If the user enters correct OTP, then the user will be verified and redirected to the index page. That is home page of ours. If user have logged in now, then it will be he will be redirected to the payment page. So now I will be explaining this part of the code. So here's the checkout page. So in the checkout page, you can see that there's a session variable. If this session variable for the username is set, then the user will be redirected to the payment page directly. If it's not set, then it will be redirected to the user login. In every page of our code, we have entered the session start, which will always kept the session ongoing unless we kept press on the logout button. You can see the logout code where we will be destroying all the session variables together. So here's the part. So let's go to the login page now. In the login page, we are taking the data that user entered while logging in. We are matching that data from the username. That is, we are matching the username from the database. So if Rachit, Rachit underscore 09 is already present in the database, then we are matching that data and taking up that query. So also we are checking for the row data. If row count is greater than zero, that means that you some data is there. That means Rachit underscore Shah username has some data. I mean that user has registered in our site. So we are setting our we are setting our session variable to username. Also for password, we are verifying that password which user entered with the one with in the database. Uh, Here inbuilt function of password verify is used as we have hash coded the password while registering on. If the password is correct, then user will be redirected with OTP page and the OTP will be sent to the user. For this purpose, we are fetching the email from the database. If email matches, then we will send an OTP to that email. Else email ID does not exist will be found. So you can see here that an 6-digit random OTP is generated and that OTP is updated in the database only. You can see here that this is the OTP. Okay, you can verify that also, right? So we are updating that in the database at the same moment. That's the subject of our and subject message of our uh, that we are sending to the user email, right? So here we have used a SendGrid.net, which is one of the cloud-based email infrastructure company, which is providing us the SMTP service through which we are sending our email. See, SendGrid.net is often used as domain for sending emails, right? So here's the code for that. This code is all referred from that SendGrid.net site only. So here you can see if user entered submit button, that is verify OTP button, then he will be redirected to the verify.php. Here we have verified our OTP. You can see the code for the same. We are taking the entered OTP by the user while logging in, and also the OTP that is already in the database. We are fetching that OTP and comparing that OTP. If if both the OTPs match, then user is verified and redirected to the index page. So I have already mentioned that part. So now let's go to the payment page. Payment page has the options for this the payment option, multiple payment options. You can see if a user want to pay online, he can go to the online. That is a PayPal page, and other payment options are from payment options. We are redirecting the user from user to the profile page. In the profile page, user has the all records of all the orders. Currently, 8 orders are pending, and rest all orders are here. Few of the orders are already paid, and that also reflects in the database. Let's confirm the order number 8. I will be copying the invoice number just to verify that the same in the database. You can see it's complete, right? So let's go to database and check. Mhm. User, you can see that it's complete now. Now I will be explaining this part of the code. You can see here the invoice number is generated randomly. So that's the code for the same. This is the display part, serial number, amount due. So here we are fetching the order from the user order table, user order table, and we are running the query and taking all the data that is in the database. So if someone's order is pending, then it is marked as incomplete in the file, in our site. Otherwise, its order status is marked as complete. If order status is complete, then we are changing the status to paid. Here's the part of the order form. Then let's go to the edit page. Let's see, we can edit account. Here's the part for the edit. Let let me update the single one. Data update is successful. Now I have to log in again. Let's log in again for the same 40. Let's see if data is reflected on that user table. Yeah, you can see that it's 0. But um, again the same thing. Okay. So I will be also explaining the registration part of the code. Let's go and register for this ABC. That's it. Data inserted successful. Yes. So if the user has items in the cart, then it will be redirected to home page. So let- let's log in first. So yeah, ABC. I have another email ID for that. It's taking a bit more time. Let me check. Switch the correct email ID. Okay. So the thing is, I have used this email ID to send the mail via SendGrid. So it will be in the spam part. Yeah, you can see here. As I am only sending that mail to myself. That's why it's happening. You can see here. Welcome ABC session due to session variable. Right. This part of the code was explained already. Right. So let's go to the profile page now. Yeah. There's the part for the user. So let's delete the account. You can see that in the database. Yeah. So that's from my side. Next part of the site will be explained by my fellow Bhaya Patel. Thank you.
Okay, Patel. Continue one minute. Now I'm going to continue the demonstration of our e-commerce strategy from Blinkster. I'm going to explain the admin panel. First of all, we need to log in. Without login, admin panel will not be open. And login and register functions I'm not going to explain again, as it have been explained by my teammate. So here I'll show you the admin table. Already one I have created one account. I use that login information and I'm logging into my account. The username is Bhaya and the password which I've set. I'll enter it. So it's login successful. Now the insert product, the product. This is the index page of admin panel. See, welcome Bhaya. The username would be displayed here and login. Now this is insert product, insert categories, view categories, insert brands, new brands, all orders, all payments, and list users. These are the functions that would be performed by the admin. So now I'll show the index, my index of the file of user admin. So if I go for suppose let's say view categories, I click here view categories in this get variable, view categories will be displayed. So the get variable is set to view categories. Now it will redirect me to I have included this file view categories.ph. So here is this file and here I have written the code for viewing. So here in index page, I have created this so many functions and I have included so many files into it because there are lots of files of edit, delete, insert. So to make it easier to look the code easier, I have used this concept of including the files. Now, suppose let's say in view category, see all the categories, the serial number will be displayed and what all the categories are there in my uh, a website, it would be displayed. I can edit also and delete also. So now all the categories are displayed like in my site also. See, the respective categories are displayed here. The same here also and in the database also. Categories. These all six categories are displayed. This is ID, category ID. These are not serial number and I have got printed it is serial number. So it's 1 to 6. Now if I want to add any category, let's say insert category. Okay, so now I'll add, suppose let's say appliances, insert category. So the method successfully inserted. Now I'll go for view categories. Here appliances is added and again I'll go to my H2 page. Here also appliance add. And my database also, I'll browse. One new category is created, appliances. So now let's see the code for it. In view categories, first of all, I have display all the serial number, category title, edit, delete, and from database, I'm accessing using this select from categories query. This query is running, and after that, I'm displaying it row by row. And for edit, I have used this index.php edit category. That file is different, and in that file, suppose, sorry, if I want to insert in this view category, insert. So for inserting whichever name or title I would add, it would be taken by this dollar post category title and select from categories where category title is equal to this and it would be inserted. If this category is already present, then it will show this message that this category is already present and it would not be inserted. And if it is not present, and then it would be inserted in the database. Say using this query, insert into categories because my table name is categories. Here, my table name is categories. Here, categories. So it would be inserted and the row name is category title and my value, whichever I give, dollar category title. So it would be inserted. Now here we have seen that this message is displayed that category has been had been added successfully. So if I use this function that insert categories and in insert already clothes is present. So let me check for clothes. Insert categories. So this category is already present. It will show the message. So this category is not again added. Now let's see in view. See, clothes is only one time, not again. It is displayed only one time, not again. So this is insert category page. Now we'll see to view categories page. In view categories page, here the serial number, category title, and edit. Whichever category we need to edit. Suppose let's say I want to edit this product, beauty products. Go for edit. Here the data is repopulated. As we need to edit, the data should be present, already present, and then we can edit. So instead of beauty products, okay, uh, let's keep it only beauty. So I'll update it. So the category is updated successfully. I'll click on OK. Now see, this beauty products has gone and only beauty is present. In database also, if I browse, see the category title is changed to beauty. And for that, I have used this edit category. First of all, in view category, this icon, I have used this bootstrap function and favicon icon to display this. So here for edit, after clicking, after hovering and clicking on this item, I will be selected that this category ID is selected, and I will be redirect to this category, edit category page. So in edit category page, first of all, I will get the category, means whatever the title I have added. Then I will using this query select star from categories where category ID is this, which I have fetched. I need to change its title. So I will change the title and give it to the database. This is the code for category, and now I will after adding this, I will display the same. So here this code is for fetching my category ID. That which ID I need. Means suppose I click for, I'll show you here. Suppose here beauty we have chosen. So this category ID is 16. In the bottom left side panel, it is shown edit category is equal to 16. So ID is 16. Here also, see ID is 16. And this code is for fetching the ID, category ID. So now I have fetched the category ID. Now this is the form to update this category ID. Now if I have updated category title, and now this PHP code is for update. This query I am using that update categories. Categories is my table name. Set category title is equal to dollar category, which I am getting from post method. Because in this form, I have used the method post. So see here, the method is post. So from this, I'm getting the category title and I'm setting it to my table. Which table means where it should be updated, where category ID is this, means whatever I have selected, that particular title must be changed. So where category ID is was to edit ID. And now I am running that query using MySQL query. And the table is updated as we have seen. So this is all about category, edit category, insert category, two functions we have finished. Now let us see delete. So if we want to delete any of the categories, we'll hover on this delete icon. Here category, delete category is equals to 16. ID is 16. In the bottom left corner it's shown. Here the ID is 19. So now if I click, suppose let's say I want to delete appliances on. So if now I click on delete, here it will ask for confirmation that are you sure you want to delete this? Then if I click on no, then it will redirect me to this page. No, see, it is not deleted. So it is redirecting me to this view category page. But if I want to delete, then I will click yes. So the category is deleted successfully. And again, I will be redirected to the view categories. Now let's see in the database it has changed. So after browsing this, see that 17 ID appliances have been deleted. And also in my here also see last is beauty, and the beauty is updated also in my main page or main site. Now this is all about edit and delete. Now is same for view brands. Suppose here all the brands which are present, 7 brands are present in my website. See all these brands. Again, these brands are displayed the serial number, all brand title, edit, delete, same edit and delete function are there. And now update. Okay, first of all, same like insert category, insert brand. I want to insert brand. Suppose let's say sorry, Vera Moda, insert. It is, see, the message is brand has been added successfully. Now let's see. The brand table is, yeah. So see, after Yamaha, Vera Moda is added. And in my main site also, it would be updated, Vera Moda. Now new brands, here also, it is updated Vera Moda. So in all three places, the updation is taking place according. Now for edit, if I need to edit, let's say Vera Moda only, write something else. Let's say Woodland. Okay. Update brand. Brand has been updated successfully. So now let's see. Yes, see. Instead of Vera Moda, Woodland is present. Again, here also see after Yama Woodland instead of Vera Moda in my main site. And in the database also you will see instead of Vera Moda, Woodland. The category ID, sorry, brand ID remains same. And similarly, if I want to delete this, so suppose let's say if I then it will like ask me for confirmation. And then again, if I select no, then it will be redirect me to this page only. And after deleting, yes, brand deleted successfully. The message is deleted. So in the database also, let's see. So browse. So the brand is deleted here also. Woodland is deleted. So the functions are similar of view categories and view brands. Now let's see insert products, or say let's see view products first of all. View products, wait. Yeah, so all 6 products are displayed here. Now I'll explain you the view products part. In view products, yeah, in view products, same logic. First of all, I printed the table head. Then I'm collecting the data from the database and I'm printing that data using this MySQL fetch. So I'm fetching the data and using this HTML code, I'm printing the data similar to what we have seen in view brands and view categories. It is similar to it. Now let's see insert one. Suppose let's say I add clothes. Description also I'll keep clothes. Product keywords, keep clothes, dress, sari, tops, category clothes because I have added already. Then in Studio, let's keep the brand Studio. Image already we have saved and kept, so it will not take time. Close one more image. If I do insert product without entering the price, it will ask me for entering the price because here all the validations are applied because empty field cannot be updated. So I'll add suppose set value. Insert product. Product is successfully inserted. Now let's check the videos. Here the clothes, image, its price, status. So is this product present in a website or not? So yes, true, it is present. Similarly, edit and delete option will work for products also. And now let's see in our database in products table or browse. Yes, see, the ID is 24, clothes is added, whatever information I have added, it is added here also. And in our website also, when I'll see this product, all product would be displayed. First there were 6, now there are 7 after inserting this new one. So the code is for similar for edit also. Sorry, for edit product, insert product also. Here insert product file. First of all, I'm fetching the data which I have entered, means using the post. In form, I am using the post method. So I'm fetching the data. Also the images need this $underscore files tag And after that, I am uploading it to this folder, which we have created, giving this path to folder images, sorry, product images. And then using this query, insert into products table. Uh, Using this query, I have inserted the product, new product. And here the date, here I have added date column. And here I have given now. Means whatever would be the time of today. Let's say here, see the timestamp I have added date and the time is added here. And now the delete function, same goes for, this is for printing. Now let's see the delete function. Suppose this category in products only we'll see. In view products only the delete function is there. So let yeah. In delete, I have showed already the edit function in category. Similarly goes for print and similarly goes for product. All the database I have shown that the data is added, edited, everything, and now I'll show the delete. For delete, I have added here this, we have used bootstrap model. That model is data toggle model and data target example model. And here is the code for that model. Then what this model does, that are you sure that confirmation is done by using this model? Are you sure you want to delete this? If I press no, then it will be redirect me to this view product table. If I will press yes, then the product will be deleted. So let's see that. Suppose I want to delete this last clothes one only. So if I press no, then it will be redirected to the same page. And if I press yes, then product deleted successfully. Now let's see view categories. See, only 6 products are there. In database also, let me browse. So the product is not present. Also in my site, again, there would be only 6 products. So this confirmation is working like this. This model, bootstrap model, we have used for the confirmation. Now let's go to another function. This insert product, view product, insert category, insert brand, and view brands are over. Now let's see all orders. So as we have seen here, suppose for all the products were displayed, that the products which are pending, it would be pending, as we have seen in the profile one. And the products which are completed, that status will be shown completed. And we can delete product also. Sorry, orders also. The orders which are pending, it would be show the status pending, and which are completed, it show completed. Now, if we want to delete, suppose let's say this one, no, then it will redirect me to the all orders page or delete. Now the last, wait, let me see this ID first. So we get sure 23 is ID, and in this table, user orders, let me see this. See, 23 ID should be deleted. Okay. So now let's check. Yes. Order deleted successfully. See, now the last entry is gone. Now let me see the table. Yes, see the 23 added order is not there. I have deleted that order. Similarly, to all payments, I can delete payment also. In payment, here the serial number is displayed, voice number is displayed, amount is displayed, and the payment mode is displayed. Order date is also displayed, as we have used that query same now one. So in payments, yes, in list payments, this is the code for list payments. First, I'm selecting all the payments, then I'm taking it, fetching by using this query, MySQL I fetch as of one by one, and I'm displaying it according to it. And same, the bootstrap model for deleting, I have used this bootstrap model. This is whole the model. That are you sure you want to delete it? Again, the confirmation will be asked and it would be deleted. Similarly, goes for list orders. We have seen list orders. In list orders, all this serial number, due amount, voice number, total products, and order date, status, everything is displayed. And in the users also, list users, I'll show. We have just entered our three names only. In the database, I'll show in the user table. We have entered three names. The password is hash, means it is encrypted using hash coding. And the username, email, everything is stored and is displayed here. The username, user email, password is not shown because obviously that is an privacy thing, so we need not to be shown here. So all the users and user images are also shown. Again, the delete operation will work same like as it is working in the other functions. So as whole, and here also, if I do log out, then it will redirect me to the login page. So as whole, this was our project. This was whole the admin panel, and this is our main site for that. Thank you.